The swearing-in ceremony of Liberia's new president, Joseph Boakai, suffered a pause on Monday as he almost fainted while delivering his first speech. Well, the president, who was surrounded by his aides and members of the Executive Protection Service, was escorted from the ceremony at the Capitol building, which is the seat of the legislature in the capital, Monrovia. Well, the 79-year-old was sworn in as Liberia's oldest president amid rumors about his poor health. The development has now been blamed on high heat by his spokesperson, Mohammed Ali, who noted that although he's okay now, for his age, provision for funds should have been made. How did this meet netizens on the space of social media? That's him right there being aided. And yeah, he's enjoying some breeze right there, sponsored by some humans. Let's see how Nigerians or Liberians reacted on the space of social media. More thoughts now on the space of social media. Just about 3 reactions, and then we move over. Okay, so for Balatik, he says age gap should be placed on public office, especially in Africa where the life expectancy is low. And also, the sage says the world gonna peak 60 years as retirement age for workers, but it's big people in their 70s and 90s running nations. I honestly don't understand humans. And finally, another user, Mazi, says, hopefully he gets better soon and realize that he took a role far beyond his capabilities. I also pray he does the noble thing and resign immediately. His health and well-being is more important. Well, that's how we call it a day this morning on Kakaki Social. Adora and Kunle, welcome back to the show, even though you never really left. But what's your thought right there? Inaugural speech and you are fainting, and it's been blamed on heat.
Heat stroke. Well, I think, you know, from the reactions, one person said you have 60 years as retirement, I think, in Nigeria. And then you have humans that are 90, in their 80s, wanting to run the nation. So what's the, you know, relativity to that? I also think that his vice president, well, 45, and him and the age gap, perhaps they just, you know, want him to be the figurehead, and maybe someone younger just does the prerogative. I do not know. That's just my thoughts.
Oh, well,
And some netizens actually thought that the vice president will be on his phone right now and be expecting that one call.
that may not happen just
goodness.
yet.
No, it wouldn't.
But you do know that the event took place in a hall that had very poor ventilation. From all the reports that came out, the ventilation was poor. And
was that a hall? I doubt.
well,
That was an open space.
There was heat, there was humidity. For those of us who watched games,
So you say age has nothing to do with it at all?
No, I don't.
Nothing?
I don't.
But there were other people in the hall. I saw them.
I don't think so. I don't think so. The fact you don't even know what his state of health was at that point, and a lot of things come into play.
Is that not
here.
something he should have considered before coming into office? Because before he even got elected, there were rumors that he wasn't fit for the office health-wise.
I think he's supporting more older people in office.
Truth is, we're all sick to some point.
Absolutely.
All of us are taking medication or taking some kind of health
trying to live right.
remedy for us to be able to live normal, productive lives. So I wouldn't begin to talk about somebody being sick or not. But I think it's really neither here nor there. Maybe a little bit more care should have been taken in prepping him for that event. Maybe funds should have been placed there.
Absolutely.
Because the president of the U.S., how old is he?
But he's fallen quite a few times, too.
But our own president wants us to stop worshipping money. And he's saying that if religious leaders are not preaching, stop worshipping money, that means they're damaging the country. Well,
I see.
Maybe.
The Bible already settles that. The love of money is the root, not money. The
Practice
love
what you
of
preach.
money is the root of all evil.
But
So
tell me what you can do with money today.
money solves all problems. Money answers all things, but don't love it too much.
But to solve another problem with money, more money is needed.
But don't dig a hole to fill a hole.
Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me.
Thank you, Rena.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
good
Have
day.
a good time.
All right, we will take a break on Kakaki, the African Voice, and come back to continue with our conversations this Tuesday. Stay with us.